Imagine the vast ocean, a realm of deep and endless blue where sunlight dances on the surface, creating shimmering patterns that stretch down into the depths. Below, in this liquid world, a magnificent great white shark named Finn glides silently, a master of his domain. The sun's gentle rays mark the beginning of his day, a day filled with the primal instincts of survival. His powerful tail, a crescent of muscle and cartilage, propels him forward with effortless grace. He moves through the cool, salty sea, a vast expanse that is both his home and his hunting ground. Finn is on the hunt for breakfast, a crucial task that dictates his survival in this challenging environment. But beyond the hunt, he's also breathing, a constant, vital process. Water flows continuously into his mouth, a life-giving current, and then it flows out through the gill slits located on either side of his head, completing the cycle. This constant flow of water over his gills is what keeps him alive, extracting the precious oxygen he needs. It's the engine that fuels his powerful muscles and sharp brain, allowing him to navigate and thrive. Finn doesn't consciously think about breathing. It's an automatic function, deeply ingrained in his being. It's as natural and essential to him as swimming itself, an inseparable part of his existence. He gracefully passes vibrant coral reefs, teeming with color, and vast sandy bottoms, stretching out like underwater deserts. He's moving through a world teeming with life, a complex and interconnected ecosystem where every creature plays a role. For Finn, survival means constant motion, a relentless pursuit of sustenance and well-being. It's not just about finding food to satisfy his hunger, though that is a primary driver, but also, crucially, to keep that life-giving water moving constantly over his gills, ensuring a steady supply of oxygen. Each powerful swish of his tail, a rhythmic pulse in the ocean's current, is an integral part of the intricate system that allows him to thrive in the underwater realm. The ocean's currents, those invisible rivers within the sea, help him move with greater ease, and they also play a vital role in bringing fresh, oxygen-rich water to him, sustaining his life. Finn is constantly alert, sensing the faintest movements in the water and detecting subtle changes in smells. He is perfectly adapted to his world, a testament to the power of evolution. But all his keen senses and immense strength would be rendered useless without his remarkable ability to extract oxygen from the water to breathe in this alien environment. For sharks, water is their air, the very essence of life. The ocean provides everything they need, including the vital oxygen that sustains their existence. His morning swim is far more than just a routine. It's a life-sustaining process, a delicate balance of movement and respiration. It's not solely a search for food, but a fundamental act of survival, a dance with the ocean itself. Each graceful glide is an integral part of the amazing physiological system that allows him to thrive in a world so profoundly different from our own terrestrial existence. For humans, breathing means lungs and air, a simple exchange in the atmosphere. But for Finn, it's a constant interaction with water and the intricate workings of his gills. The seemingly simple act of swimming, a fluid motion through the water, is inextricably tied directly to his ability to take in the oxygen he needs to survive. A beautiful example of adaptation. Nature, in its infinite wisdom, gives every animal the perfect set of tools, honed over millennia, to not only survive but to thrive in its unique and challenging environment, showcasing the incredible diversity of life on our planet. Finn's daily journey is a beautiful and compelling example, a testament to the power and elegance of natural selection. It's an underwater dance of survival, a ballet of adaptation, showcasing the delicate balance of life in the ocean's depths. What does it truly mean to breathe? It's a question that delves into the very essence of life, a process so fundamental that we often take it for granted. For any animal, from the smallest insect to the largest whale, it's fundamentally about obtaining oxygen from the surrounding environment. This life-giving element fuels their existence. Oxygen is the invisible fuel, the essential ingredient that powers every single cell in our bodies, enabling them to perform their vital functions and keep us alive and thriving. When we breathe, we inhale oxygen, drawing it deep into our lungs, and exhale carbon dioxide, a waste gas produced by our cells, completing the cycle of respiration. This exchange happens constantly, every second of every day, keeping us alive and functioning, without us even consciously thinking about it. It's an automatic, life-sustaining process. Land animals like humans and countless other mammals have evolved lungs to efficiently pull oxygen directly from the air that surrounds us. Air is abundant and full of oxygen, making it readily available for us to breathe, so lungs are remarkably efficient and well suited for life on land, where oxygen is plentiful. We simply breathe in, filling our lungs with the air around us, and our lungs, with their intricate network of air sacs, do the rest, extracting the oxygen we need. But underwater, in the depths of the ocean, things are vastly different and more challenging. Water contains significantly less oxygen than air, making it harder to extract what's needed to survive, and it's also much heavier and denser than air, requiring a different approach to breathing. Animals like Finn the shark, who call the ocean home, needed a completely new and specialized way to breathe in this challenging environment. Lungs simply wouldn't work efficiently in water. They're not designed for it. They're specifically made for extracting oxygen from a gaseous environment, not a liquid one. So, underwater animals evolved a remarkable adaptation. Gills, a tool perfectly designed and exquisitely engineered to efficiently extract the limited oxygen available from the surrounding water. Gills are, in essence, the underwater equivalent of lungs, performing the same vital function, but far more efficient and effective in their own aquatic environment where oxygen is scarce. This incredible adaptation allows sharks and fish, and a multitude of other aquatic creatures, to thrive and survive in a world where we, with our lungs, simply cannot. Breathing, whether accomplished with lungs or gills, through complex mechanisms or simple diffusion, is undeniably the very foundation upon which all life is built, the cornerstone of existence. It's a seemingly simple act, often taken for granted, but it profoundly shapes every creature's existence, dictating where they live and how they interact with their world. For sharks, those magnificent predators of the deep, gills are the key, unlocking the secrets and sustaining their existence in their vast and mysterious underwater world. What are gills? Look behind a shark's eyes and mouth. You'll see vertical lines called gill slits. Most sharks have 5 to 7 slits on each side, the openings to their breathing system. Water enters the mouth, passes over the gills, and exits through these slits. Inside, gills are made of feathery filaments packed with tiny blood vessels. This structure creates a huge surface area for absorbing oxygen. As water flows over the filaments, oxygen passes into the shark's blood while carbon dioxide leaves. This rapid gas exchange is incredibly efficient. Gills can extract up to 80% of the dissolved oxygen from water. The constant flow of water is crucial. If it stops, the shark can't breathe. That's why movement or active pumping is essential for survival. Gills are a masterpiece of evolution, letting sharks dominate their world. Their design is perfectly suited for life underwater. Without gills, sharks couldn't exist in the ocean's depths. Let's dive into a fascinating comparison. Shark gills versus human lungs. Both are essential for life, but they operate in vastly different ways. Our lungs, nestled safely inside our chest, are like spongy balloons, filled with hundreds of millions of tiny air sacs called alveoli. These sacs are where the magic happens, facilitating the crucial gas exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide. Lungs are designed to work in air, a medium that's light, easily accessible, and relatively easy to move in and out of our bodies. Gills, on the other hand, are specifically and intricately designed for extracting oxygen from water. Water is a much denser and heavier medium than air, presenting a unique set of challenges for respiration. Instead of pulling water deep inside like we draw air into our lungs, sharks have evolved a highly efficient flow-through system. Water constantly enters the mouth, then it passively passes over the delicate gill filaments, and finally, the water exits through the gill slits on the sides of the shark's body. The very air we breathe is composed of about 21% oxygen, a relatively high concentration, whereas water typically holds less than 1% dissolved oxygen. This means gills must be far more efficient at extracting every last bit of oxygen from the water, with their incredibly intricate feathery filaments creating a massive surface area for maximum oxygen absorption. If a shark were to find itself stranded on land, its delicate gills would quickly collapse and dry out, rendering them unable to function and making breathing utterly impossible. Likewise, our lungs, perfectly adapted for air, simply can't extract oxygen from water no matter how hard we try. Each respiratory system is a testament to the power of adaptation, perfectly suited for its specific environment. Sharks and humans stand as marvels of evolution, their bodies meticulously shaped by the unique demands of their respective habitats. Gills and lungs, though vastly different in structure and function, ultimately solve the very same fundamental problem: how to obtain life-sustaining oxygen. The diverse solutions found in nature are a constant reminder of the boundless creativity and adaptability of life itself. Sharks have two main ways to move water over their gills. The first is ram ventilation, using forward motion to force water in through the mouth and out the gill slits. Many active sharks, like great whites and muckos, rely entirely on this method. They must keep swimming to breathe. If they stop, they can suffocate. That's why you never see these sharks resting on the ocean floor. Ram ventilation is energy efficient, letting sharks breathe as they swim long distances. The faster they go, the more oxygen they get. Perfect for high-speed chases. But there's a downside. If trapped and unable to swim, these sharks can die from lack of oxygen. Their need for constant motion is both a strength and a vulnerability. It's a life of perpetual movement, powered by the ocean itself. This adaptation suits their active open ocean lifestyle. Ram ventilation links speed and survival in a single elegant system. For these sharks, swimming is breathing. Not all sharks must swim non-stop. Many use buccal pumping, actively drawing water over their gills by moving their cheek and throat muscles. It's like a fish's yawn. Mouth opens, throat expands, water is sucked in, then pushed over the gills. This lets sharks like nurse sharks rest motionless on the seafloor. You'll see their throats gently pulsing as they breathe. Buccal pumping allows sharks to conserve energy and inhabit different habitats. Some sharks, like tiger sharks, can switch between ram ventilation and buccal pumping. This flexibility lets them adapt to hunting or resting as needed. Buccal pumping is more ancient and requires more energy, but it offers freedom. It's another example of evolution's creativity in the shark world. With over 500 shark species, breathing styles are just as diverse as their shapes and diets. Great whites and whale sharks are obligate ram ventilators, built for constant motion. Nurse sharks and angel sharks are masters of buccal pumping, often seen resting on the ocean floor. Some, like tiger and bull sharks, can switch between both methods, thriving in many habitats. The epaulette shark is especially unique. It can survive in low-oxygen tide pools by slowing its breathing and heart rate. These adaptations show how sharks have evolved to conquer every corner of the ocean. Each species' breathing style matches its lifestyle and environment. From open ocean to shallow reefs, sharks have found ways to survive and thrive. Their diversity is a testament to nature's ingenuity. Breathing isn't just survival, it's the secret to their success. Sharks' breathing systems are as varied as the seas they rule. Imagine if sharks couldn't breathe underwater, the oceans would change forever. Sharks are apex predators, keeping marine ecosystems balanced. Without them, prey populations could explode, leading to ecosystem collapse. The health of the ocean depends on sharks and their ability to breathe. Their gills are marvels of evolution, perfected over millions of years. Sharks have shaped the seas since before the dinosaurs. Their breathing system is a survival machine, connecting them to every other ocean creature. If sharks disappeared, the entire marine world would suffer. Their simple act of breathing is vital to ocean health. Every creature, even the fiercest, has a crucial role in the web of life. As our journey ends, let's appreciate the miracle of shark gills. From great whites to nurse sharks, each species breathes in a way that suits its life. Ram ventilation and buccal pumping are nature's solutions to underwater survival. Sharks' breathing diversity is key to their 400 million year reign. Understanding how sharks breathe deepens our respect for them. Their gills are the engine that powers their lives, linking them to the ocean. Every glide is a silent exchange of life-giving oxygen. The story of shark breathing is the story of life's power to adapt. It's a biological miracle that lets these animals rule the underwater world.